Notts County Talk. We are finally live after some technical issues, some crazy technical issues actually. But yeah, it's finally working. So we've had to switch streams for this, which is not ideal. But yeah, nevertheless, glad that you're joining us. Lined up then, George. We're 3 minutes from kickoff. What do you make of it?
Yeah, there's obviously a few changes in there. I'm surprised to see Sam, but then again, I suppose he's got to play sometime, hasn't he? We've invested a lot into him.
Yeah.
I'm glad to see Miller starting as well. You know, I don't think he's had much of a chance to really show his stead in his proper position. You know, like as a winger. So it'll be interesting to see how he fares. And I'm also excited to see Pillin. He's been playing quite well, hasn't he? Well, he played well in the last game.
Yeah.
So he's impressed me quite a bit. So we'll see if he gets tested today. Hopefully he doesn't, but you never know.
You were saying to me as well, weren't you? You were saying that you thought this might be a game for O'Brien.
Yeah, so we've not seen him for a while, have we? So you're I feel like we should be seeing him some sort of soon. So in a game like this, I feel like he'd slot in as well because he loves a tough game. Because at the end of the day,
Aldi likes him for these.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, it's a tough game against essentially a rival club. It's not a fierce rivalry, but it's still a rivalry nonetheless. So, you know, I was expecting to see him, but it can't always be right.
No, I think at this up until this stage of the season, there's been no real consciousness about resting players because it's not gone as it should have. I think now the season's guaranteed to continue, and now the weather's changed and COVID rates are dropping. I think now Audley has to be really mindful of getting these players and keeping them as fit as possible for the upcoming games, to be honest.
Yeah, definitely.
So
interesting to see. I'm excited for this one. I've been excited for this all week. I was gutted when the Wrexham game got postponed.
Yeah. So a few comments coming in. Yeah, we're good, thanks. How's everyone doing? Yeah, Robert's hopefully return next week. I think next week.
About to kick off.
Yeah, I don't want to say. I think next week's sort of a game for the taking with a fit team. I mean, Oxford won't have played fixtures for a while, so yeah. So kick off. Tricky game, Chesterfield.
Yeah, we made hard work of it last time as well, didn't we?
Yeah, we did actually. We did. Again, if you just joined, apologies that we've had to switch streams over, just technical issues, but yeah, old primary school teacher can take the mick against them. Fair enough. There's not enough local rivalries at the minute to be having a go at people.
No. That's why we need to get promoted this season.
So Miller's at left back, right?
Yeah, I just realised that there. Because Barnett's out, isn't he?
There's no Barnett even on the bench.
No.
So, yeah, that's interesting.
Yeah, very interesting. I was surprised at that. I mean, he must have picked up a knock or something. He must have missed that one. Because I can't see why he wouldn't be in the squad.
He's absolutely class.
Yeah, he has been. He's been really good.
I think Chesterfield are going to pose a very different threat to other, tight games we've had. Like, you look at Stockport at home. I feel like this is kind of the same, even though they're two very different sides. Like, Chesterfield are coming in and they want to win because it's the rivalry, don't they?
What?
That's free kick. That Rodriguez is down the side, going to cross it in. Volley that.
That was behind me,
Good effort from Reeves early on there.
Yeah.
Town fan here. Our last game was 3 weeks ago. Don't think we'll play well. Well, you said that about Notts. We've had that about Notts for a while, haven't we? And actually played pretty well.
Yeah.
So
it's good though, isn't it? Doing this watch-along and watching it at the Medley, you just want to be there, don't you?
Yeah, you really do. You really want to be there. But yeah, what can we do about that?
Hopefully soon.
So if you are watching along with us, thank you for watching. If you take a picture of your setup take a photo of you watching the game and watching us, and then post it and tag at Notts County Talk on Twitter. We will we'll retweet everyone that does that, just to show your support. So thank you very much for that.
Yeah.
So Chesterfield have a chance here. We look a bit sloppy at the back there, but an offside. So 2 minutes in, no one's really settled down.
This is a funny one though, isn't it? You know, going back, Slater's just run over it there about Chesterfield having 4 games postponed. That is a lot. That's a big bit of disruption for him, that, isn't it?
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, flipped on. Oh, not bad, not bad. Going the right way this time at least. He's got a bit of flair, hasn't he, Sam?
Yeah, I like him. You know, I do like him.
He's not scared. He's not scared to try, is he? You know, he's got a lot riding on his time at Notts now. I think sort of do or die for him in England anyway. He's not scared to try things, is he?
Time for Sam to show his mettle, Chris. Yeah, agreed. Absolutely.
Yeah, 100%.
You know, he it's his opportunity now to make that spot his with Wootton. So I fully agree with that. He's got Knowles breathing down his neck, because we know Knowles now can start games, but. Yeah, fully agree. What do you think?
The thing I like about Sam is he's just pure strength, isn't he? Like, you know, when he's on the ball, he's just it doesn't seem like you can get the ball off him.
No,
and he can seem to pick up power on a shot from anywhere. Like, you can just be stood over the ball and then amount so much power in a shot. Not many players can do that. So I think he's got some good qualities, but he just sometimes lets himself down with simple things, like he'll try something and it'll like roll out for a throw or something.
Yeah.
Ooh, Rodriguez just over the bar. Confidence there though. You can see the team's full of confidence. It's good.
Yeah, definitely.
That's 2 long range efforts from Rodriguez already.
Rodriguez and Reed both not far off at all in those situations, to be honest.
Yeah. Enzo did well there to cut in and get across. He's got 3 players going to him.
Got a question in the chat, George, from Ryan Garland. What do you think about Slocum's red?
Yeah, it was a red.
Yeah.
It was a lunge on it. I think for me personally, there's no arguing that. It was a lunge. He's left the ground. I think if there was an argument there, we'd have tried to get it rescinded, but I don't think we did, which pretty much shows that I think everyone sort of felt it probably was a red. What do you think?
I'm not that disheartened with Pilling playing, to be fair. From what I've seen.
No, I'm not. And you look at we've obviously got Pilling who's a good player. We've got that Tane and Brooks as well. So it's not like he did quite well last year. He went on loan, didn't he, last season? I can't remember who he went to.
Yeah.
Was it? I can't remember who it was, but he was really high regarded and he did really well. So it's not like we've got a goalkeeping issue at all, I don't think. Because like you just said there, Pilling is a good keeper. Did some good saves in the last game.
Just looking at, I can't really figure out how Chesterfield is set up. You know, I'm not.
Yeah.
I think
they're pressing us though. They're not sitting off us, are they? Or they've come to play.
Yeah. Some more questions coming through. James, Pilling noticed to be a second string keeper. Definitely not James. He could be a starter. I'm sure of that.
Yeah, I am as well.
Definitely. Thoughts on Wrexham? Could they get promoted? I think Wrexham, if
not this season.
Season.
They'll have a lot of steam. And you've got to say, after obviously the league is going to continue, there's going to be a few teams that are going to be playing their youth players, like their under 18s. Some teams have come out and said, haven't they?
Yeah.
So I think there's going to be some really open games where it's going to be easy to even make up some goal difference, pick up points, you know. So if teams like Wrexham take advantage of those games, they'll obviously be up there. But you know, when you look at last season, and has the squad changed massively? I don't think it has. But we'll see. We'll see. I don't know. It's difficult. What do you think, Tom?
So I'm just looking at Miller there, just thinking how comfortably he looks any position he plays.
Yeah, it's class, isn't it?
That's a free kick on Rodriguez a second ago.
I thought so.
Dave Woolley, we've got a really poor stream today. First time I've had an issue. I'm not seeming to have an issue.
No, I'm not.
I seem to be okay.
I had an issue I was trying to buy the stream about well, it was about 20 minutes ago now. I'm always a bit behind. And it's like it wouldn't click over to press play. It was like it was just staying stuck on the pay screen. But I seen someone else put it in one of the groups on Facebook saying that they were struggling. So I'm not sure about the quality. I think the quality could be down to maybe a Wi-Fi issue or something.
Possibly. I've got 31 people currently watching, which is unbelievable. Thank you. If you haven't already heard, take a picture of your setup if you would like to, and tag us in it that you're watching us and the game on at Notts County Talk on Twitter, and we'll retweet everyone that does that. So yeah, thanks for that.
Great kick that. Straight to him. One of the things that I did say about Pilling was his distribution wasn't fantastic, but that was a very good kick, to be fair, pinpoint.
Yeah. No, he's improving. He's definitely improving. I feel like I mentioned it.
We're 4-2-3-1 again, aren't we?
Yeah, it looks that way. You wouldn't think Sam could play out wide, but actually he can really bomb past players, can't he?
Yeah.
So I'm on the player ratings for today.
Yes.
So
I'll be doing the instant reaction. Yeah, but the instant reaction will probably be out a little bit later than normal as we're doing this.
Yeah.
So you'll have to bear with us.
Keaton, I've tweeted you with my setup. Thank you for that. We'll retweet that full time just because we've got the whole setup going, and just going to keep on watching the game until then. Might even do it at half time. Some good questions coming in. I'd like to see Miller get a chance as a winger rather than a fullback. I reckon he could be useful further up the pitch. Yeah,
we've seen it, haven't we, in spells?
Yeah.
But we've not seen him fulfil a full game. Pillins risking it all there.
Where are we watching the game? We're watching it on separate houses, obviously, but just separate streams as well.
Oh, Doyle. He picked up a yellow there.
Possibly.
Just a word by the looks.
Oh, Barney's had 5 bookings this season, apparently.
Who? Barney. Oh yeah, that's what it was. He picked up 5 bookings, didn't he?
Is that carry over from his League 2?
It must do. Yeah, it must do.
Cheers, Callum. Didn't actually get that.
Now I said it, it's refreshed my memory. I remember someone saying something about that the other day.
Yeah. Back to the point James said. Wrexham for the 2022-23 season. Yeah, I agree. I think so.
No, I don't know. I think, given this season now, it's a bit all over the place for every league, isn't it? Especially our league, I think now, even more so.
Yeah.
When things calm down a bit next season, and Wrexham will obviously have like a full transfer window to entice players, and good effort there from Chesterfield, just a little bit wide.
That to bring the ball down a second before that was class. Like a scissor kick to bring it down. I've seen quite a few.
No, but if Wrexham get a full transfer window, they're going to entice loads of players because everyone's going to want to play for Deadpool's team. Let's be honest.
Yeah, I mean it's attractive, isn't it? They're probably gone straight up there as one of the most attractive teams in the division. Straight away to join. Are you guys worried this season could null and void if teams don't fulfil their fixtures due to the current situation, like funding for other clubs?
No, I don't think so. Do you?
I think the National League have been really hot on this, actually. I think they've already fined over, haven't they?
I think that's just counterproductive, though, because you can find teams, but they're already... not done bad there. We're high in confidence here. Players are willing to try, aren't they? We're looking good.
Sorry, where can I watch the game? Sorry, Scott. If you go on the Notts County website and you have to buy a stream, you can pay £12, £16 or £20. You get the same package. So on the Notts County website, and it should be on the homepage.
Yeah, that's right. And even if you just Google Notts County stream, it's the first link that comes up. And you just have to log into an account, make an account, and then pay.
What minute are you in on your stream?
Pretty end-to-end stuff this is.
We got you back there, George. It cut out.
Oh, did I?
No, I think it was something to do with me there.
Alright. I wonder what was going on. No, I was saying, refreshers on your prediction.
Yeah.
Can you hear me, yeah?
Yeah, can you hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, technical issues. Something's gone a bit of an error.
Yeah, resolving it.
Yeah, just sorting it out now. It's a trouble when you've got so much going on.
Yeah, obviously. We're going to get teething problems, aren't we, in the first one?
Yeah.
The camera's still on, isn't it? Yeah.
We haven't settled into this at all, have we?
This game?
Yeah, not one bit.
No. Probably had the clearer chances, though.
Yeah, definitely.
2 or 3 decent efforts, you know?
But for some reason, we're just not...
We haven't started, well. We're not retaining possession very well, I don't think.
No.
But in saying that, when we're on the ball, we're instinctively going forward and attacking fairly quick, which is good, you know? Sometimes it can feel like the build-up play is a little bit too slow. It feels a bit quick today. Whether that's the change Gardner's put forward to exploit Chesterfield's style of play, I don't know, but it's definitely quicker than normal, I think.
I feel like this game's a complete anomaly as well. Like, you're never going to get a true reflection of what's actually happening, like in the season, when it's a game such as a derby match.
Definitely.
But we'll have to see. It should have resolved that issue. Sorry about that, everyone.
Am I back?
You're back.
Good stuff.
You're back. Good to have you back.
Thanks, mate.
Really
Good
good.
to be back.
Lovely to have you back. Still better than the Dover stream, Daz. That is very true.
Not many things were worse than the Dover stream.
Nothing's worse than the Dover stream.
Huh?
Nothing was worse than the Dover stream.
No.
You're going to do it whilst
Right.
games are being streamed. We're not going to be doing it whilst every game's streamed.
Nah.
We just can't do that.
No, it's not. No. Logistically, it's difficult, but with both our jobs, obviously. I've been at work this morning into the afternoon, so it was quite against it to sort of get it on, wasn't it?
Yeah. I'm not liking this. We don't seem the same team we have been in the past few games.
No, but we're not piecing play together well, I don't think.
No, we're not.
It seems a little bit erratic. I mean,
Yeah. So George, what minute are you in your stream then? On the Notts County. What's the exact time?
17 minutes, 11 seconds.
Yeah, so we're close together. We're close.
Oh, been exploited there. Tricked himself out there, I think.
This is it's a pretty poor game. It really is.
Yeah, neither team have really got grasp on the game, have they?
We're not in our current, our usual flow. It's just not good. It's not what I expect from Notts.
We'll get there, I think. We always seem to piece something together, whether it be at the start, towards the end, you know.
Yeah, definitely. Okay, corner for Chesterfield then. They seem to have the lion's share of chances and possession. Decent one, and Kelly Evans got it off the line. Whew. Bit of a let off.
Free kick there.
Yeah, Kelly Evans off the line.
Set piece though again, isn't it?
It is.
Obviously it didn't go in, but it's very close to clearing off the line.
A lot of people saying he's take time and retain the ball better, 100%.
Oh, what's Pilling doing? It's the second time he's done that now.
Right, let's go for a run through of some scores then from around the grounds.
Yeah.
So we've got Bournemouth beating Altrincham.
What's the score?
1-0. We've got Bromley beating Maidenhead 1-0. And the rest of them are 0-0 everywhere else. Come on, keepers. Got to claim that. Oh, that's better. Bowled it out quickly. Miller does look very comfortable going forward.
He does. I agree. Someone in the chat saying that it'd be nice to see him playing where he wants to play, on the wing.
Matt Royston, the Chesterfield have to unfurlough their subs before bringing them on. I think they've only got 11 players unfurloughed, Matt. So I don't think they have any subs on the bench.
There we go. Then Enzio's driving.
He's won the ball there. It's a good tackle. That wasn't close. Enzio 1 second quicker. That's a penalty. Is this their new lad that scored 7 in 9? Got to be wary of him. Who's that there tracking back? Lovely.
Oh, nice.
What a ball.
Is that Ruben? Oh, look at that. It's quite end to end, isn't it?
Yeah.
Really struggling to get to grips with it, aren't they? Both sides, I think.
Yeah, and the nature of a stream means that we're probably going to be about 10 seconds odd behind the game. Just because there's delay from the stream and also from YouTube takes a bit of time to process as well. So
Confident practicing a celebration like that.
Seems a few people's streams are at different times. George, what's yours? Mine's at 21 and 10 seconds now.
No, mine's 21. When you said that, it was at 20. I'm about 3 or 4 seconds behind you.
Behind or ahead?
Behind.
Yes, a few people's streams are at different times. Asante by far our best player right now. Asante looks decent. Does look decent. Another Chesterfield corner. This is not what I'm expecting. I think I went 2-0. What did you go, George?
Yeah, I think I went 3-0, yeah. Feeling confident going into this. Even if we didn't play that well on Tuesday, I think it's a team we can obviously score 3 against because we did it earlier on in the season, you know.
Yeah. George, question from Matt.
Yeah.
Pillion, what are you doing?
God, he looks proper new, doesn't he?
Would you sign Knowles in the summer on a permanent? He's out of contract.
I would, yeah.
Probably
I
would
would,
require
100%.
compensation.
I've seen a few Notts fans say it as well. I'd 100% sign it.
100%.
Would Matt?
Yeah, Matt, reply in the chat. Would you do the same? Come on, press. You know who this game needs? His nose.
Yeah.
Colin, Pilling's worrying me. Yep.
Yeah, he's worrying me as well.
We've bigged him up at the start, but he's not doing it.
I think, obviously, quite early on, he did that like touch, didn't he, where it was quite heavy, and it looked like they pressed him for it if he didn't get his foot behind it.
Sutton have just taken the lead against Wealdstone. Not ideal. How is that not a free kick? Have you just seen that challenge on Miller?
Yeah.
Come on. You need to get out of this league for the standard of referees. That is abysmal.
I don't think any referees are decent anymore at any level.
I don't remember leaving a game when we were at the ground and ever saying a referee's been good. Through again.
No, neither do I. It's a good point.
We're being dominated here. Fair play, Chesterfield are dominating.
Ooh. Well played by Robinson there, body on the line.
Absolutely skinned him.
Sixth corner for Chesterfield. That's crazy.
Rawlinson stopped that potentially going in.
Yeah, 100%. Expect nothing less from Rawlinson though, don't you?
Yeah. Just under 24 gone. This is probably Chesterfield's fifth corner of the game.
Sick.
Is it?
Yeah.
We need to switch on. I like to think Ardley would just have a go at half time, but at this rate we're not going to make it to half time. So
a lot of pressure coming our way, isn't there?
League 2 refs were bad. Remember the playoffs?
Yes,
exactly. I can remember that.
In fact, the League 2 playoffs, wasn't that the referee that...
Yeah, that's what it's talking about, yeah.
Alright.
Yeah, the Coventry.
Yeah.
Nearly been a whole year since we're at Med Lane, yeah.
When was it? Was it 13th of March, the last game?
Something like that. I know lockdown was announced on the 23rd, but Notts were the biggest...
game in Europe,
biggest game in Europe.
What a game.
And we're not even switched on from the short ball, was it?
We're not at all.
It's really frustrating.
Something we got caught out on as well against... I know it was against Havant. It was against Havant, wasn't it? The quick free kick.
Yeah.
They got caught out again there. To switch on a bit, I think.
Yeah. Right. Chesterfield have got a free kick deep in their half. Launched down and Rawlinson's lost that again. Is that a corner again? It's another corner. We know Notts aren't the best team at dealing with corners either.
No. History shows our set piece. We're terrible at dealing with set pieces, aren't we?
Yeah. So...
even with our defensive record this season, it's not been great, has it?
Yeah. Right, Chesterfield got another corner. Swung in, and Kelly Evans away again. Why is he winning the headers? I'd love to know the stats. Colin, what are your guys' thoughts on leaving players up for opposition corners? Personally, I hate having everyone in our own box, as we then have no threat on the break. I don't really know.
No, I agree. I think you do have to have people ready to break, don't you, from set pieces, especially corners, because everyone's so further up the pitch at opposition players.
Callum was just leaving to go to work. Hopes we get the win. Yeah, Callum, thank you for taking the time to join us at the start of this game. We'll be doing these later on in the season. On the odd game. Is Chesterfield's Man Mountain playing? No, he's out for the season. Denton.
Man Mountain.
Yeah, we put Kelly Evans marking before.
Oh. sloppy that is from Rollington, isn't it?
Yeah. It's just not. They are.
Stallard said it about 5 minutes ago. We just need to get a period of time with possession. I think we'll get the cogs will start turning, won't they? God, Pilling looks a little bit shaky, doesn't he?
They're actually dominant. They are actually dominant, and there's nothing. I've said it a few times, but there's nothing else I can say. They're all over us.
Another good kick from Pilling there, to be fair.
Yeah. All right, we've got a chance here. Down the wing, Sam, go on. In the box.
A little bit deeper.
That's not bad. That's not bad. Aldershot have just taken the lead against Wrexham.
Wow.
Make of that what you will.
Question for people that are watching now. With the games that we've got in hand on Torquay, or just in general, I suppose, do you think Notts can win the league? I'd love to know what everyone else thinks. Me personally, I think we can. What do you think, Tom?
Yeah, 100%. I think it's Notts league now. I know Torquay are ahead, and I know that's a bold statement to make, but I genuinely think it's Notts division now because we've got the games in hand.
Yeah.
It's Notts division to.
Yeah, I agree.
To sort of lose. Not much else going on in the National League at the minute. Okay, long throw into the Notts box. Rawlinson again. Reeves has just ducked out of the way of that. We've got to switch on.
What time are you on in the game, Tom?
28:47.
Oh, you're a bit behind me now. How's that happened?
The streams are. The streams.
I'm 29 minutes behind now.
I don't know what's going on with the streams. Is anyone else in the chat? Are your streams at different times? I'd love to know that.
Because you were in front of me a few minutes ago.
Yeah, I was in front of you. Nothing's happened to my stream. It's not gone off.
Nothing's happened to mine either.
So, what's happened, I do not know. I'll try and refresh the stream.
It's nice to see Kelly Evans, though, isn't it? Getting regular football. It's something we were quite vocal about on the channel, isn't it?
Will said he's ahead. He's well ahead of us. Wonder why that is. Wonder why the streams at different times for people. Jordan and Will are roughly the same. So get thinking of questions for half time, because we'll answer all your questions at half time.
Yeah. Also, you know, if we was to do this again, I'd like to know, would you like to see a few more of us? So, like, if we've got a couple of fans on that we do fan chats with, because I'm sure a few of the fans that we do fan chats with would be up for doing it.
Yeah.
So,
that'd be decent.
That could be a red.
I'm bang on with your stream now, George. Switched the browser.
Not red, is it? It's a yellow.
Let's have a look at this again.
Absolutely wedded in.
I thought he's got the ball there.
Oh my god.
He's got a toe on the ball. That's what we need, though. We need a bit. Is he going to get booked?
Yeah, no. You know what? Miller brings that to the theme. Who was it? We were winning 2-0. I can't remember who it was against. But it was like the last few minutes, and he absolutely clattered into the back of someone.
Yeah. Apart from Kyle Enzio, what other forwards do you think we have, or do we need more replacements?
What, as in, like, wingers? Kyle and Enzio.
Well, it says Kyle and Enzio from, like, attackers.
Kyle and Enzio. Alright. I think we've got quite good depth up there. You think, just like attacking players, we've got Rodriguez. We've got Miller when he plays there. We've got Iniefe on now as well. Goal.
Oh, Chesterfield will take the lead.
Set piece again.
That's shocking. That is shocking. Not haven't been at it at all.
No. I'm going to defend Pillen on that one, though. That's a hard one to judge when it goes through so many bodies.
Don't really know what to say about that. No,
yeah, it looks like Hollis is going to put his foot on it. It's a tough one for Pillen.
For me, that's Pillen's error.
I don't know, it's difficult. Look how many bodies it goes through.
Not good.
No.
Not good. Joshua Barrow, where can I watch the game? So I'll get you a link up for that.
What are you giving Pillen then, Tom, so far? Player ratings?
4. Been shaky.
4.
Terrible. We need to turn this around ASAP because
I think Ardley will put it into him.
they've literally not. We haven't had a sniff of the Chesterfield goal. Bar those 2 early chances from Rodriguez and Reeves, we've been absolutely terrible. They're just letting them take the ball down the edge of the box. I'm not happy about this.
They don't look like a team that's missed the last 4 games, do they, Chesterfield, to be fair to them?
They're like a team that are fresh.
Yeah.
Unfortunately for Notts. If you to rate this half, George, out of 10, performance-wise from a collective,
it's not been very good, has it?
I'm going to say 3.
Yeah, I'm probably 3. We just not had enough of the ball for me. Like Chesterfield have controlled possession, haven't they?
Yeah.
For the grand scheme of things.
Yeah. Not good.
This is the time, I think, as well, where we need to start really, the league's just been announced that it's continuing. We're on a good run of form, a good run of results. We've got a great defensive record. We need to just keep steamrolling it now and just keep going. Keep that momentum, because I think a loss, it does, I feel, especially for this team, it does awful things,
Yeah, 100%.
Not sure how that's a free kick for Chesterfield, though. Ruben giving it some there.
Let's watch this again. How's that free kick? You've got to be joking. He gets his foot on the ball and the Chesterfield player kicks straight through him. Poor decision.
What changes would you make, Tom?
I don't know if I would. I don't think I would make a change. I would keep it as it is, but you've got to shake. You've got to shake it up, shake the players about, haven't you? You've got to.
What are you saying to him going in at half time?
Play better.
Oh my God.
Pilling.
Bit of foul play there, I think.
What? No. On a serious note, the change I'll probably make is I'll probably take Pilling off and put Doyle in goal.
Yeah.
And I'll probably take Miller off and just play with 10. I think.
Miller?
And Miller's been shaky.
No.
Yes, he has. He nearly got sent off for taking that guy out.
Nah. You need someone like that in your team.
Yeah. Well, you need someone that's actually going to do something as well. Not enjoying this at all. Now, I do feel for Notts though. I feel like a second half. I feel like they're a team. If we have anything, we're a team that can turn it around.
Oh yeah, 100%. There's that feel about Notts now, isn't there? Where they've got that personality where they're not just going to sit back and admit defeat. They're going to keep trying, and they've shown that this season.
Yeah, definitely.
Obviously, the Sutton game was the be all of that, and obviously the Chesterfield game. But that Sutton game, I remember watching it with you and Jordan. It was such a poor game, wasn't it? Like no real team had any great chances, did they?
No.
And then we nicked it at the end. Obviously Chesterfield was a bit sweet one because it was 90 minutes and we were losing 2-1 and then full time 3-2. So hopefully we can pull something like that off today, but with a little bit more ease than earlier on.
The only thing is, in the last Chesterfield game, we'd scored early on. Today we haven't looked like doing that at all.
No.
Here we go. Ah, that's such a poor ball. Rodriguez. So poor.
Very. That's happened a few times now when they've just played it to their keeper. Like, I mean, 4 or 5 times already this half.
What is quite worrying with this is that actually we've got some of the best players in the league on the pitch right now. We've got one of the top scorers in Kyle Wootton. We've got Kelly Evans, who's a fantastic fullback. We've got Rodriguez, who's class. Enzio, and we're not creating anything. And actually on that bench, really there's only Jimmy Knowles that can offer anything else.
Yeah. Just not. I don't know.
Here we go, Enzio. Start running at him. Here we go. That's it. That's more like it. Plays it. Go on the edge. Reeves, have a hit.
Corner.
Is it? Nice.
Oh, it looked like it deflected to me. Oh dear.
Can't always rely on having to come back from behind because we lose so many points. Yeah, exactly. It's not a bad trait to have though, being able to come back. You'd hope there's a yellow coming back from that kick out at Enzio. Are we going to see one?
I think so.
I don't know.
I know not some, being unusual themselves here, but you've got to give a bit of credit to Chesterfield, I think. They've been really energetic. Like, they've been onto us, you know what I mean? Constantly pressing us.
Yeah, definitely. Six minutes. I mean, going into the break obviously would be fantastic with a goal. And we look like we're just picking up slowly now. Go on, prep. Again, get your questions in for half time. We're going to answer every question. We really want to interact with you at half time. And as I've already said before, if you've got a picture of your setup watching us and watching the game at the same time, please take a picture and tag us at Notts County Talk on Twitter, and we will retweet everyone that does that. It's taken quite a lot of setting up to get this going, but yeah, we really appreciate you watching, don't we, George?
Yeah, we do. Yeah, thanks for everyone joining in. And another thing I'd like to discuss as well is, do people think Chesterfield have turned up today, or do you think Notts have just been poor? Like Slater's just had asked Stal there. There he is, Pilling.
See, Pilling's done well there. At least his confidence isn't knocked.
Yeah. Enzo's looking tricky today, isn't he?
Yeah, he's looked better in the past few weeks. But look, there's no movement for Reeves there. Come on then. Go on, Miller.
Big Doyle earlier there.
Oh, it's just too slow, isn't it? It's laboured.
Miller should have released it earlier there, though. Putting himself under too much pressure.
We're back to long ball. And Kyle Wootton has been wrestled to the floor there. He's got a free kick. Goodness me. Free kick? Kyle Wootton, are you sure? Wow. Your stream, mine's at 40:55.
Yeah, as soon as you said that, mine was on what you said it was then.
Yeah, we're back. We need to try and play wider. Yeah. Come on then, Notts.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, because when we were played down the wing, we've gotten straight through their half. Like Enzio's cut through 2 or 3 times now.
Right, chance for Rodriguez. Swing this in.
Oh,
that is a terrible ball in. Come on, Rodriguez.
We know he's better than that. He's definitely he's gonna have to pull it out a little bit in the second half, I think.
Right, Rodriguez has it about 40 yards. Reeves. It's nice play down the line, but we're just going to go out. He's done well there.
No, he's done very well there. Reeves.
Thrown to Chesterfield, right down at their corner flag. So this is the chance for Notts to get pressure and get in there. Sort of 3 minutes to plus added to try and get something. And what's Rawlinson doing there? He's been caught out. He's done well.
They're on everything, aren't they?
There's nothing to really get
Every
excited
ball
about this performance, is there?
Not massively, no.
Chesterfield looking for it again. See, they're going to whip that in. Enzio's done well defensively. I would say that. I will say that.
Enzio.
Yeah.
He's probably been our best player.
Yeah. I was just saying.
He's the only one that's really shown any attacking intent, I think.
Yeah.
Going forward.
Dylan Lovell. Or Lovell. Wrexham are losing 1-0. Yes. That's good news for Notts. It's like someone said earlier, Wrexham actually going to be able to challenge? I don't think so. I don't think they are, not this season.
I don't think so this season, but I think next season they'll have a good go at it.
Yeah, definitely. Bit of time to regroup. It's a bit like Notts last season. We just didn't quite have enough.
Well, I think saying that though, given the chance, we'd have gone up. If we got to fulfil the season,
yeah,
I think we'd have done it.
Yeah, we can always see the transition period with new owners. They've got another corner, and they want a penalty for that.
Maguire, all right there. In the right heat.
I don't think they were going to get a penalty for that, to be fair. And I don't know how actually they got a corner from that. But somehow they have. So,
how many are they on now? Like 8?
16,
8 corners, yeah.
16,
That was just saying.
Don't like Notts defending corners. They seem to have a routine as well. Quite a lot of players on Pilling, and he's not the biggest keeper, is he? Here we go, ball in, away. Got another corner here. This is
9 corners.
It's a training session. Goodness me. He's very small. He's the same size. Is it the same height as Enzio?
Yeah, it looks like it.
A second before the break, and the way Notts are playing, you could say the game's effectively done. In terms of getting a win.
What, half time?
Yeah, if they go in 2-0 at half time, I don't think Notts can get 3 and come back.
I know, I've done it before.
Here we go, corner comes in, get away. Well away from Rawlinson there. But again...
That's that area though, isn't it? You know, someone was saying earlier about having so many players in the box for their corners. That sort of area where the ball falls there, we should have a man, I think. I do agree with what he's saying.
Yeah. I thought it was half time there. I thought the players were running off. And what is going on? What's Reeves kicking off about here?
Just wants the ball.
Is Rawlinson bleeding? No. Okay, we're into 2 minutes of that.
Rough there, don't it?
Yeah.
Mind you, it's had some harsh weather in it the past few weeks.
Kicking off. Right, we need to try and take this chance straight away. We need to just lump it in the box. But 1 minute left. Come on then. Let's get it in there. We're being beaten to everything.
Oh,
and there we go.
Goes for everything, doesn't he?
It's really, really tough to watch. There's nothing.
Yeah, it's frustrating. This is.
It really is. It really is. I don't know if I'm going to make... I don't know what Ardley's going to do, but this is as poor performance as we've seen all season. We're being penned in as if we're playing a League 2 side, League 1 side.
Are you listening to the commentary, Tom?
No, I'm not.
Slater's just pretty much said that there. He's not seen Notts be outplayed like this all season in the National League.
And this, it's fair play. Fair play to Chesterfield as well. They're absolutely killing Notts.
Yeah.
Absolutely killing Notts.
They are.
So as we go into half time, questions, get them in. And there we go. There's the break.
We just seem a little bit too swamped in the middle. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. Yes. Let's have a look at the half time. Some of the half time scores then.
Yeah.
Barrow are losing to Morecambe. Barrow coming straight back from where they came. So Altrincham losing to Boreham Wood 2-0. Sutton are 3 up at Wealdstone. Well, at home to Wealdstone. Wealdstone are down to 10 men. For me, I don't think Sutton are going to continue this. You never know. Stockport 0-0, Hartlepool 0-0, Eastleigh 0-0, and Wrexham obviously losing. Yeah. James, usual half-time order. Yeah, if you're buying, yeah. Sutton 2 or Sutton are 3 up now, aren't they, Jordan? I think Sutton are 3. Yeah, 3. Okay, let's have a look. Anything else to shout about? Ooh, Stockport down to 10 men, I think.
They've had a very good season, haven't they, Stockport? Because you know, on paper, like, you think they'd be doing a lot better than. Obviously, they're doing all right at the minute, doing quite well. You know, some of their results in pre-season, especially, you were sort of thinking they were going to come steamrolling into this season.
Well, it's Harvey Gilmore on his debut, straight red. So he's had a cracking debut there. Well done, mate. Really done well.
Talking of getting sent off on your debut, did you see Palmer got his shirt framed? Pictures of his red card.
Watford score, please. I'm not sure how that's relevant, Matt. It's the Notts County channel. But I think they won last night, didn't they?
Watford? Yeah, they did. Yeah. It's 2-1 on it today.
I don't know. I didn't follow it. Ooh, Forest are winning. Not having that.
Score.
1-0. Right, let's have a look. Has anyone sent us in their setups? Keaton, thank you very much. We'll give that a retweet.
I can see the chat now, by the way.
Yeah, good stuff. We're lucky it's only 1-0. Very lacklustre by us. We need to be a lot quicker. Knowles on second half, maybe Effie on. I mean,
second half, maybe Effie on.
I'll keep it the same for 10 minutes, and I'd really give a rocket to the players. Let them know it's acceptable.
Audley seems to stick around that 60-minute mark, doesn't he, to make a sub. So I don't think if he's not made one at half time, we won't see a sub till at the hour mark.
You know who might be worth coming on? And I know I've said it a lot. It might be worth seeing what Wolf can do.
Yeah.
Because this is a game where we've got nothing to lose now. We're 1-0 down at the break. You know,
I think a player in that position as well, if we can start controlling the game from that sort of part of the pitch, we can obviously start doing a lot better. I think the player will start to link up a lot better. Another question in, you reckon Palmer will be good at Notts?
No.
I think so.
No, I don't think he'll get the opportunity if Notts go up. I think, as much as I'd love him to be good...
he's still really young though, isn't he? Like is he 18?
Yeah.
I'm sure he's 18. So let's say he goes on a few loan spells maybe. If we get promoted, you never know. I think for Ardley to give him that chance to play, albeit in the FA Trophy, I think it shows he must be a half decent player. Because when was the last time we saw like an academy player coming through? You know,
who's most likely to win the league? Torquay, Sutton, or Notts? I think based on this, Notts will be lucky to stay up. No, I still think Notts. I do. I think I'd be worried if the teams above us were sort of Hartlepool and Stockport, and they were the teams racing away with it. Without being disrespectful, I don't think Torquay and Sutton will. Well, they might hold on to it, but I don't think they'll blow teams away like they have been.
Sutton are a really good side, though. They're a really good side.
They are good, but you know. I
was quite impressed when we played them. They were a really good side. As for Torquay, but there were moments in that game where you just felt like we should have nicked it really.
So the way I'm looking at it, right? Torquay, the game against Halifax on BT Sport this evening. A win for Notts would actually take them within 5 points, and then obviously you've got what's going to happen with Dover, and if Torquay were to lose their 3 points against Dover, then Notts would only be 2 points behind. This is what a chance this is to put pressure on playing before Torquay. That never happens in the National League. You don't usually play before other teams, or if you do, it's not very often, is it?
No, yeah, I agree. I think for Notts now, a lot of what we're doing, we know we can win games. You know, we know we're a quality side. We've picked up some results we shouldn't have really picked up this season. You know, our last result being one of those against Kings Lynn. So, you know, if we can continue to just pick up results, it's more of a mental thing, I think. I think if we can come close, it just puts that little bit of pressure, doesn't it, on Torquay, and it can affect players. I don't care what anyone says; it can affect players, that pressure.
I think
James
it's
has
going to
asked,
be.
if we get into the playoffs, do you think we can win this time? I feel it's pot luck. I agree.
I don't.
I really do agree.
The playoffs in this league are tricky as well.
Obviously, you can if you were to ask that question at the end of the season, you could probably give a better answer. But as it stands now, of the last 3 performances, we had 10 men, Notts County, with Doyle in goal, beating Dagenham 3-1. Should have been 3-0. Which you're coming up with, like, that's probably the most exciting Notts game I've ever watched. Probably one of the best games of football I've ever watched, to be honest. I think we'd agree on that one. But then you come back to Kings Lynn. You know, we control possession, but we just didn't really seem to break through and do much with it.
No.
And today, we just look completely off our game, don't we?
Yeah.
So, as it stands, I wouldn't be confident going into the playoffs now.
Is our lack of goals this season as simple as not having Roberts available?
Well, I'd say...
And Thomas.
Yeah, no. The games that Thomas played this season, I thought he was really good. I was good to see him leave. I thought he was really good this season. And obviously, Kyle Roberts, he just makes it easier for everyone around him, doesn't he? So he's a big part of the goals, I think, at Notts.
Yeah. Make a huge difference to have Roberts back. Yeah, I do agree with that as well. Chesterfield front two playing as a pair when we aren't doing that and the ball is being wasted. We're keeping possession really poorly, and Morton's usually really good at that, so I'm not really sure what's going on. Just trying to have a look at some of the stats from our game in the National League currently, and I'm expecting it to be poor reading. See, dangerous attacks, we're down as 20, Chesterfield 46. They're doubling their dangerous attacks. That's really poor. We've had no shots on target, 9 corners to none. Speaks for itself. Poor. You need to get Enzo on the ball more. Agree, Ben? Definitely.
Yeah, I agree, yeah. Enzo's been great this game. Very good.
Yeah. Definitely. So, straight after the game, there will be George on the instant reaction. Let's hope it's going to be a positive one. I'll be on the player ratings. Just out of interest, what would you guys in the chat give the players for player ratings if it was to be now? Or just pick out a few key players, I don't know. Pillin, Doyle, Kelly Evans, Wootton, Enzio maybe. Just what would you give them? Because at the minute I'm struggling to give anyone above a 6, and that's genuinely that's genuine. That's not reactionary to the result. It's just a struggle.
Yeah, we've not been great, have we? Even Rawlinson's looked a little bit shaky, and that's very out of character for him, I think.
Yeah,
because he's normally that solid player. You know, you get that like high standard of performance from every game.
Yeah.
But yeah, Jordan said Doyle and Reeves need to get all of that midfield, and I'd agree, 100%. We just don't seem to be able to control possession at all.
That's really fair. That's fair from Ben. Says all 6s, but Enzio 6.5. I do think Enzio has been decent. I do, yeah. Miller 2.
Miller 2.
That's a little bit harsh.
Well, you've lost it. Sam Poise, he is tall but doesn't help us in the air. It's a good point. I don't know. It's hard to know what he has to offer, and what he has to offer is it being really put to work in the position that he's being played in. Because yeah, he's tall, but he's not really getting many off balls put to him, is he? Because he's out wide. A lot of the balls that he is seeing is either being played down the line or sprayed out from the middle.
Yeah. Just something why it is half time. It's obviously taken us quite a lot of effort to get this going and get all the videos. So if you haven't already, please do subscribe to us. I know a lot of you do, and it's fantastic, but it really does help us out. So would appreciate if you would just subscribe if you already haven't. It means we can create more content and just improve it all.
Matt's said player of the season so far. I think if you watch a few of our videos, you'd know that is.
Yeah, Kelly Evans.
Keon Kelly Evans. Pilling would have to have a world-class second half to even get in the 6 for me. Good point.
Sam is no centre forward. He'd be better as a winger or inside left. Lacklustre first half, we deserve to be behind, unfortunately. Second half, we need much more energy and focus. Can we still... Yeah, we can still win this. And we've seen it before, like, you cannot write any side off. We were 2-1 down to Chesterfield with seconds, literally, like, seconds left, and we turned it around. So, yeah. Just checking our socials.
What's everyone's thoughts on the FA Trophy? I know it's pretty split. A lot of people seem to think it's a waste of time. I know some people, think it's good to get to Wembley. Some people don't really have an opinion on it, I suppose. But I'd like to know what people think, because it's been entertaining, hasn't it, Tom? Don't you think?
I love it. I love the FA Trophy. I've said it before. It's the closest Notts going to get in a cup competition to lifting a trophy in years and years.
Yeah.
Oh, Will Horton. What a comment. Sam Osborne back on loan because their season's finished.
For who?
For Notts.
I know, but who's he playing for? Like
anyone.
Where are you going to put him? What?
Anyone, even off the bench. Even off the bench, I'm telling you, he could be decent off the bench. Will Wynn's comment of the day so far, because that's a great suggestion.
It's a shout, but when we pick the lineup, I feel like that's the most difficult part of the pitch to pick, because there's so much depth here. Like you've got Effiong, who's been playing there, Knowles, Rodriguez, Enzio, Miller. Like, would you put? I don't know if it. I don't know. It's difficult. What do you think? Would you actually, or you just?
I'll definitely have him back. I'd have him back in a heartbeat.
Fair enough. He did well, didn't he? Who was it he went to originally? Leamington, wasn't it?
Leamington, wasn't it?
Yeah, and then he's at 5 now, isn't he?
Yeah. So.
Gives players who don't get first team football the time to play. Yeah, agreed. That's good shout. It's just such a shame Palmer got sent off, isn't it? Because it'd be nice to see something from him. When you look at players like Curtis Thompson, a young player at Notts, he's a championship player now. And where?
Does anyone know? You might even know this, George. Sam Slocum. Not Sam Slocum. I'm saying that because he's on the screen. Palmer, does his suspensions go through the league as well, or is it just the trophy?
I don't know. I don't know. I think it might. Right, let's see if we're back on. Are we back on yet?
No, Slocum's having a chat. On the...
This video cannot be played. It's a good start, isn't it?
Yeah, it's available on Saturday. I'll put him in then.
Do you know what? I really like Slocum, He really knows his stuff.
Yeah, he does. He talks well, doesn't he?
He does, yeah. As does Lacey. Lacey's really well spoken.
Yeah. This has got to be a big half, because although we're not halfway through the season yet, you can't be beating Dagenham in those circumstances and then grind one out against Kings Lynn and then waste it all against the mid-table side at home.
I think it comes down to the whole mental battle, though, doesn't it? I feel like there's a lot of pressure on Notts players, because obviously Notts are they're a big club, got quite a rich history, really. So I think when especially the predicament we're in at the minute, where we're in non-league, and every player that we sign says we need to get this club back to where it belongs. So that pressure is always on the players to perform like that. So when you're up against an opposition that have one more player than you, and you've got your centre mid in goal, that sort of pressure relieves a little bit, I think, because all of a sudden the odds, they're stacked against you. So that pressure relieves. So I think that showed in that game, where the pressure is off the players, to sort of get a result because
Yeah.
you know it 100% was. You weren't thinking Notts were going to go on and win that game the way they did. So it just shows you what it can do. You know, just that relief of pressure.
Have you seen the you seen Chris's message in the chat? What do you think of that? I know you're a big fan of Slocum.
Let's have a look. Chat.
Slocum might make a decent manager one day.
Oh yeah, 100%. I think it was one of the first post-match games he did. It's so interesting. Like he really does know the game well. I think it's a shout. He probably would make a good manager one day.
Yeah.
How good are Notch streams, by the way? Like watching BT Sport. Yeah, I'd agree. Will. Really good quality.
I've just seen the play. I'm sure I just saw the players come out in the background. Sure I did. Massive half this. Massive half.
Yeah, I want that to have been a Notts player going into the changing rooms.
I feel like Ardley, when Ardley does get wound up and angry, I feel like you definitely know you're not performing.
Yeah. Do you know the thing with Ardley as well? Slater said it when we did the Papers perspective. I mean, he's such an honest bloke. Like you know, at the end of the game, he will tell you what he's really thinking. You know, he's not one of those that beats around the bush and wants to avoid any question. He'll tell you how he's feeling and how it is.
Yeah.
To be frank, so I think it's good to have a manager like that as well.
Definitely.
I can see Slocum being our keeper for another 3 or 4 years. So I can as well.
Yeah.
How old Slocum? Is he 31, 32?
Let's have a
I
look.
don't
know. I'm not sure. Right, massive half. Here we go. Come on. This could be a big one. Every game's big when you're up at the top of the table, though.
100%.
Gone are the days where Notts were mid-table in League Two, or what I give to be there at the minute, but still.
Yeah, but no, I think as a club, I think we're in a better place than we ever have been for as long as I can remember.
Yeah.
Like when I first started going to Notts, it was like near enough a relegation battle every season.
Yeah.
That's when Stallard was our main man.
Right, no change.
What's everyone make of Stallard and Slater? I think they're class either. I think they bounce off each other really well.
Yeah, they are good.
Slater's quite funny as well, isn't he?
Right, we've come straight out here. We've come straight out.
Here we go.
Come on then.
Miller looks quite central there, as I say that. I know we just lost possession there, but that little passage of play there, albeit 20 seconds, was better than we've seen in the first half, hasn't it?
So much better, yeah. Come on then. Let's speed this up. Miller's attacking straight away. That's good. That's better. I think that it's good to see.
Play that cross. Oh.
That's the thing. Not to even either in a relegation scrap or pushing for promotion. Yeah, I hope that changes if Notts go up again though, because I really do believe in these owners.
Yeah, I do as well. I think they're proving themselves now. There we go.
Skin him, Benzio. Go on. Get the cross in. A bit much there. Okay, it's looking more positive. Enzio chasing them down in the box. Right, throw in level with the edge of their area then. We got a long throw specialist.
I fancy Greg Abbott.
Do you?
Yeah.
Go on then, Enzio. That's a fantastic ball. That's a lot better.
That's a great ball that is from Enzio. Enzio man of the match already for me. Standout.
Still got a half to go.
Man of the match, mate.
Oh, that's a fantastic ball in.
He's been class. That's pinpoint, that is.
I fancy Notts to get one before 65 minutes and make it a tasty ending to the game. Really do.
Put it on there. Oh, this is a lot better.
We've got a lot more energy.
Yeah, just on the ball more.
Yeah.
There
Here we go. Spin.
Space there for
Lovely,
to
lovely.
run into.
Lovely from Rodriguez. That's good, that's good. Won it straight back.
Ball by Reeves. This is a lot better. Retaining possession really quickly. Regaining possession very quickly, should I say.
And retaining it better as well.
Yeah, well, yeah, that too.
Kyle Walton looks better there. Central to that Reeves. Go on then, Sam. Width. Van Miller, edge of the box. Go on then, Miller. Go on then.
You're a bit in front of me, I think. I'm not allowed to Chesterfield ball, to be fair.
Don't moan. Thing is, when you're playing with this intensity, you've probably got 10-15 minutes of this, and then the tide will naturally start to turn in a football game. So,
we need to capitalise. How many times have we said that this season? When we're on top, we need to start capitalising.
Still 33 viewers as I speak, so thank you very much for.
Yeah, thanks everyone for tuning in.
Oh, Miller.
Love it.
What minute are you at, George?
I'm literally just about to tick over to 49 now.
So you're about 5 seconds behind me now.
Really?
Strange one.
I might refresh.
Yeah, have a go at that.
$49.30 now.
Go on. Ruben looks like he's had a rocket. Who's on the bench? So we've got Wolf, Effiong, Knowles. Anyone else, George?
Who did you say?
Knowles,
Wolf, Effiong, Knowles, O'Brien,
and one more. Turner, is it?
Probably is Turner, yeah.
We're looking so much better here. That's a fantastic ball down the line. Would you rather be one of those teams that just stay mid-table safe season after season, year after year? At least as Notts, we get something to play for. Yeah, I'd agree actually, Colin. I would definitely agree with that. Makes it exciting, doesn't it?
To be honest with you, from a Notts perspective, like just a footballing perspective, I suppose. As long as you can see improvement in your side, I don't think you can really complain. Do you know what I mean?
Oh, lovely. Lovely by Kelly Evans there.
Go on, Reeves.
Enzio's really stepped up again this half. Width, look at the overlap. Oh, lovely by Reeves. Get the ball in.
Oh.
Back out to Kelly Evans, level with their box. Oh,
I'm in front of you now. What's going on with the stream?
I don't know. Wow, where are you at?
Just ticked over 51 minutes, 5 seconds.
Yeah, well, I don't know what's going on with this stream. Odd one. Eastleigh 1, Stockport 0. That's what I like to hear.
Eastleigh are doing quite well, aren't they? Pierce-Bird's been playing really well for them as well, apparently, hasn't he?
Yeah, they've had 10 men as well.
Oh yeah, I know, yeah.
So we can pretty much write Stockport off as a winners, at least. For that one.
I don't know. I don't think you can really write anyone off.
No, I don't know the last time a team won with 10 men.
God's sake. You're telling dad jokes before your time, you're...
Oh, no. Just... Just need something. He's all over Wotton there. I've said it before on Twitter. Wotton, someone could come up with Wotton and smack him with a baseball bat, and the ref would give the baseball bat a free kick. Like, he's just literally. I don't know what it is. It was the same with John Stead. What about people who say goalkeepers get too much protection? Centre backs do. This is more like
that looked like it went to me.
Oh well.
Yeah.
So you're well ahead of me again now. Strange one.
Refresh your stream, Tom. I just did that and I ended up being really far in front of you.
So I've just refreshed now, and I'm out.
Yeah.
I'll tell you what I'm at.
Here we go.
No, I'm miles behind you.
Oh, I think that's a corner. No, it's close though.
Need a goal soon. We are on top.
Yeah, here we go, here we go. Ball, go on, Sam. Go right. No. See, we're looking a lot better, aren't we?
Yeah. Looking back at that, Sam could have gone down, I think.
Yeah. Probably haven't got anything though. You know that big strikers when they go down a bit easily. I think it looks a little bit.
Yeah.
What a ball. Oh, unlucky.
I've refreshed and you're still ahead of me. Game is crying out for nose on for Sam. He does cause havoc, actually. I agree with that. It's just, when do you do it?
60th minute mark it'll be, telling you.
Is that what you're saying?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm trusting you on that.
Ooh.
I'm logging back in. See if I can catch you up. Nah, it doesn't look like I'm going to do that.
Oh, Watton's got to be, got to be a bit careful there, I think.
Yeah. Probably has, you're right. Come on, Norps. Need to pick this up. That's what I mean about getting it when you got.
Dear. Pilling spilled it again. They just had a really good chance there, broke through. Had a good shot, Pilling obviously still.
I don't know if it's confidence with Pilling, or he's genuinely just not at it today.
I think it's probably a combination of both. I think once you've made a couple of mistakes in the game, it's quite hard to get your head back in the game, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's at half time now to sort of gather his thoughts a little bit, hasn't he? So,
yeah.
He's got to hold on to that there, though. I think he's got to do a little bit better. You know that, though, definitely.
All of a sudden, you've got Chesterfield now taking however long to do throw-ins and free kicks. Suddenly,
that's a lot more.
You start to lose 5 or 6 minutes of the game if this carries on for a whole
half. Sloppy from Sam, that is. I'm surprised the ref didn't give anything there. Very surprised.
Should have, really. There's no one at the edge of the box to win headers that are knocked down. flat again. We had about 5 minutes. It's got to be Knowles, I think. I think Colin was right. This game's crying out for Jimmy Knowles.
Tricky from Sam there, to be fair. That was well played by Sam there, I thought.
Yeah, he's done well.
What a ball. Oh, unlucky. Corner, we'll have that.
Yeah, that's some neat passing around the edge of the box. That's what we need. No, James, I can't see a goal coming from anywhere. Not on the minute. Not until that boy Jimmy Knowles comes on.
I can. Corner goal there.
You reckon?
Yeah.
I reckon I'm still 10 seconds behind you. Whatever this stream's doing, I do not know.
Well, if you look up and I'm doing knee slides, you know what's happened.
Oh, 2 corners in a row. 58-20 for me. What about you, George?
58-35.
Refresh your stream, please.
They're shouting out for everything, aren't they?
Yeah.
Well played by Doyle to put it back across.
Ooh. Come on.
That's blowing. Like,
they're just breaking the game up, making it bitty again.
they're willing to take as much time as it takes as well on in Chesterfield. See the game out.
Yeah, and fair play to them. They earned the right for that in the first half.
Yeah.
Whereas, not Suv. I don't know, not something great. I won't be so if obviously it'll be annoying if we do lose this game and points Torquay drop points, but at least if they do, you know, we've not fallen further behind, because it'll feel like all the good work we've done will be for nothing eventually. Do you know what I
One
mean?
thing as well that we was talking about earlier on in the week as well, obviously with Dover not playing, if they get their points might get expunged.
You've got to hope that happens. You've got to, because we're the only team in the top 6 not to pick any points up against Dover, I think.
Yeah, so we'll have that advantage then. So, but we'll see how that plays out. It has to happen, I think. If Dover refuse to play, then
Wait,
sort of.
It can't just be left, can it?
It can't now. It's not fair, is it? Because other teams that haven't played them yet, or maybe there's a team that have played them twice. I'm not sure.
I don't think anyone's played Dover twice.
Yeah, but there's that Christmas fixture, isn't there, where you play, around. Ours was King Lynn, wasn't it? Where you played them twice.
True. Dover only played 15 games though. Come on then, Dion. Is that a corner? No. Come on. Up to 40 viewers, which is
that a sub?
Really good. You gotta hope. Yeah. Hey, I hope it's Knowles. 60 odd minutes, like you said. Chesterfield are going to win this game. Right at the minute, it looks that way.
Look at that run off the pitch.
Oh gosh. That is just, 29 minutes now, a point. A point looks good at this stage.
It does in the current way we're playing, but we need to get 3 from this game. This is a game we need 3 points on.
Let's have a quick look at some other results. in the league. Altrincham 1. Oh, Altrincham 1, Bournemouth 3. Aldershot 2, Wrexham 0. Yeovil beating Hartlepool as well. The only team around Notts currently winning are Sutton. So as it stands, Notts only dropped to 4th because Eastleigh have taken the lead obviously against Stockport. Yeah. A loss here will make us unable to actually catch Torquay.
What's that? Say that again, Tom.
If we lost here, we wouldn't actually be able to catch Torquay.
Oh, with games in hand.
Yeah, it would mean we couldn't actually catch them. So
that's what I'm saying. We need to really take advantage of these games in hand now.
We do.
Here we go.
We need that spark. And
here we go. Nice link up there. It's that final ball. It's just never quite there, is it?
It's what Matt was saying in the chat earlier.
Yeah, the crossing is not. It's always a little bit too close to a defender or a goalkeeper. It's the same every time.
It's when Matt was saying, does Roberts make that much of a difference? When you see games like this, yeah, he does. You really do see it. I think I've lost George again there. We'll get him back. Chesterfield just happy to waste the time. So, as far as I can see, Notts are going to struggle to get 2 goals, potentially 1. Chesterfield have it by the corner. That's a foul on Miller, surely. And Notts actually win the free kick for once. It's very slow and laboured still. Really slow. I think we've just got George back.
Here we go. I wonder what we're going on there.
Keep just losing you.
Don't know what that's about.
No. Let's pop you back into the stream. You straight back in. Straight back in.
Yeah, I think we've got to change something now. It's obviously, the team had 20 minutes now to make something happen, and they've not really done anything, have they? At 10 minutes after half time, we controlled the game a bit better. We've not really done anything again, have we? We've not got anything to show for it.
Nothing. It's so deflating. So deflating.
Yeah. Similar feeling to Tuesday, wasn't it, really?
Yeah.
Very, not the best game for entertainment, is it?
Yeah, it makes me think maybe we're going on too much about momentum. Maybe momentum is not actually the issue. Maybe not. Maybe not just inconsistent.
Yeah.
I mean that could genuinely be the issue. Like, we've just gone on too much about that, and there's been the excuse there, but
can it be down to the changes in the squad?
Well, I don't know.
Wow, God, I thought I wanted to attack that then and get it in. Just need to keep piling the pressure on, don't we?
Yeah, 100%.
What are you making a Sam on?
Not very high, actually.
He's not. He seems to have that sort of. He seems to get quite easily frustrated, doesn't he? Like the free kick is dead away there. I think he has to do better to contain his emotions a little bit, because you can see his frustrations coming to the top, isn't it? So
yeah,
he's got to control that. What's he doing?
I mean, I don't know. I really don't know.
Have you seen this guy's throw-ins? I think you'd switched that. We're logging back in on the last time you had a throw-in. Long throw specialist here.
Can you see what our game plan is today? No, I can't. I really can't. Okay.
Dude, we've got to change it now.
Yeah, the reverse fixture is enough to keep hope. I agree with that.
Yeah, I suppose, because it was actually quite a similar game, wasn't it? Really. Obviously, we did get an early goal, but
there's just been
the play that we've shown it's been poor. I think. Like I said earlier, that 10 minutes after half time was good. We controlled possession.
Yeah.
We had that attacking intent, but it just seems to have disappeared now, doesn't it?
Yeah, 100%. Will be a very long instant reaction today. There's so much wrong with this performance. I don't know what's really gone wrong. That's a Notts ball. I don't know. I can't put my. Let's. Let's see. Notts have got this corner. Have I missed something here, or have Notts not made a substitution yet?
No, they've not made a sub. Oh, near post water nearly had that.
How have we not made a sub yet? It's beyond me. We've got to be taking our chances. Seriously, come on.
Oh. Jimmy Knowles warming up, I think. Who's he coming on for, Tom?
I don't know. I think he could come on for nobody and Notts still wouldn't have enough for 12 men on the pitch. Just chuck him on. Just distract the fourth official. It's like chuck a £2 coin on the floor. Fourth official goes to pick it up and then sneak an extra player on.
Here we go. Oh, goodbye, Lacey.
James, Chesterfield have a rubbish roundabout. I agree with you there, James. At least we don't have a rubbish roundabout.
Good descriptive words there, James, as well.
Adjectives on point.
Yeah.
You could even say Chesterfield have a really rubbish roundabout.
Vast improvements.
It hurt my eyes watching this stream. It's that poor.
trying to keep upbeat about it, but it's difficult, isn't it? It's such a they seem to be getting back to grips with the game now, don't they? They've had a couple of chances. They're pressing us a little bit more now.
Yeah, they are. I think to keep everyone's spirits up, I think if you haven't already subscribed, please subscribe to the channel.
Sam coming off for Jimmy Knowles.
That'll do. I'll take that.
I wonder if he's going to change shape a little bit now, or he's going to keep it the same.
I know, but Enzio Worldy or similar. That's what it's going to take. It's going to take something. I mean, we've been absolutely outdone here.
I feel like as well, not to have this going back to sort of the mental side of the game. We play really well against really good opposition.
Yeah.
Oh, come on, Ray.
Here we go. Come on.
See, Knowles he's only been on a matter of seconds, and he's put that cross in the box that's causing Chesterfield all sorts of problems.
Yeah.
He's such a crucial player, I think. If that's right as well about his contract being up at the end of the season, I can't see why Notts wouldn't go for him.
Well, the way he's playing, you think Mansfield will try and renew his contract, wouldn't you?
You would, but given the chance, I'm sure Notts will put something on the table for him, you know?
Yeah. I wonder if he would where he would prefer to play.
Say that again, sorry, Tom.
I wonder where he'd prefer to play, because he's obviously going to get more chances with Notts if Notts don't go up. If Notts do go up, you'd like to think he's sort of been a part of that and wants to continue it.
Yeah.
If Notts don't go up, I really don't know. I think he looks good.
I'd take him. I think he's a good option. He seems quite versatile for a young player as well.
Yeah, he does.
And, you look at him. He's always in space, isn't he? He always creates space for himself.
He does. You're right. He's quick as well. He's quick. He's deceivingly quick.
Yeah.
Right. You can see Pilling's trying to get us going quicker. Come on. The trouble is, you've got Effiong now, who for me isn't a game changer necessarily. I agree, Colin, that fans at this game would have changed it massively. I think Notts would have been on that run of form, and the fans would have just given it that extra lift as well. So,
I don't know. I don't know if I agree.
Swindon has a worse roundabout. I mean,
Swindon. That roundabout Swindon. There's about 7 roundabouts clumped together, isn't there? Do you remember?
This is how poor the game's got. We're comparing roundabouts.
Yeah, I mean, why not? Is there any other roundabouts near football grounds? Let's talk about it.
Oh, come on. This needs to be stepped up. And the passing's just terrible.
There we go. Go on then, Enzio. Lovely turn. Go on, lad.
Nah, nothing's happening.
Go on, Miller. Oh. Good tackle, to be fair.
It's just not happening. I hope I'm proved wrong, but I'll we could play for another 2 hours and I don't think we'd score. We haven't even had a sniff of their goal.
No.
It's just dreadful.
I think that's the thing about this side, though. I think they've proven that go on then, here we go. Knowles is there again, though, isn't he? He's creating them those chances. He's always in the right place, isn't he?
He has to have been on the pitch earlier. Oh, the keeper did really well to read that chance, actually. Right, let's get these player ratings written down. Any suggestions for us in the chat then for Pilling? Milton Keynes is roundabout world. I never thought we'd be discussing this, but Milton Keynes is roundabout world.
I can't even say I've been.
Luca,
we'll have to go.
Luca says wave to me, please.
Everyone, we'll have to go and do a video there.
Okay, we'll put you in a timeout there. There we go. Chance for Rodley to really get into them. What needs to go on? Pilling 3. What shall I give Kelly Evans? Tell me about the back 4. What did the back 4 get? Kelly Evans, Lacey, Rawlinson and Miller. Tell me what they get.
I think Kelly Evans has been...
He's not been his usual self though. Has he?
He's been good, sorry, I was just reading the chat there. He's been good, but I think it's always hard for a fullback to really get into a game, isn't it, and make a difference.
Yeah.
He has been good though. I think the second half Miller's been good. He's linked up really well with the white man up top.
I don't think Miller's been... I think Miller's been... If you're going to... Yeah, I think if you're going to be picky with it, I think that you can see now this game that he's not a defensive player.
Yeah, no, I'd agree. I think going forward he offers a lot more. And don't get me wrong, I think he does fill that void while we are struggling for fullbacks. We've obviously got McCrory, who's been out for as long as I can remember with his knee injury that he's had. And we've obviously got Barnett, who's picked up the 5 yellow cards. So he's good, obviously, while we've got that sort of lacking in fullbacks. Yeah. But I think it'd be good when Barnett returns. It'd be good to see that, the depth in numbers.
Could do a separate player ratings for the team. Yeah, I agree. That'd be quite good. Thanks, Colin.
No one's been bad, but no one's been good.
No one has been good. Enzio's been alright, actually.
I think Enzio's been good.
Do you?
Yeah.
What about Doyle, Reeves?
Reeves has been good as well. Like, you look at the good chances we have had, Reeves has been quite pivotal to those chances. A big part to play. So I think Reeves has had a good game. I think Reeves, he just gets about the pitch, doesn't he? You know, to say he's sort of a holding midfielder. He's always sort of on the edge of the area and moves with the play, doesn't he? He doesn't sort of shunt himself out from giving himself a chance on goal,
Come on.
That's good going by Knowles, that is.
He's done really well there. Done really well. He's strong as well. Wins and knocks the free kick. Love it.
Oh, God.
I'm struggling for a rating for Doyle,
Oh, my God. That was a shaky moment, that was, wasn't it?
Oh. Yeah. Game should be put to bed. Should be done and dusted, I think. Can anyone be rated higher than a 5?
I think Enzio deserves higher than a 5.
I think Knowles has done more than most players.
Pardon?
Knowles has done more than most players in the whole game.
Yeah, he has.
I mean,
this makes me question though. Do we need to have a big shake up? The last couple of performances, they've not been up to standard at all, I don't think. So there are a few players, need a bit of scare to, hold on a minute, I'm not going to be playing every week at this position. Because you look across the team, there is some players that are like that.
Yeah, there's some players that
unchallenged.
You get the likes of...
you look at the likes of Noel being the pinnacle of that, who's coming to the end of his contract and he's on loan. So it's like now or never for him. It's a really important time in his career. There we go, Chesterfield chance, poor finish. So he's a player that you can see is fighting. He's playing really well and it's showing. But I just feel like there's some players out there that are getting a little bit, what's the word?
Comfortable.
Comfortable, yeah, that's perfect wording, yeah, comfortable.
And do you know who's not really impressed me, other than really like his screamers? Rodriguez.
So, I don't know. I think he's been quite good, you know.
I don't think he's been that good today.
I think he offers quite a lot, you know, for like such a, because he's quite a small, agile player, isn't he? He's quite good defensively for me. I think he offers quite a bit, not just going forward. He offers quite a bit defensively as well.
We're being we're being overrun now on the break because they're just taking the time and just
Here we go.
Just waiting for us to break down. So
there's nothing worse is there than just watching Notts lose.
No, there's not.
I hate putting out like those negative videos. I just want it to be positive.
What it's just been Knowles as a sub, hasn't it?
So far, yeah.
Yeah, he's been good for me. So if I'm right, it's Stockport Tuesday, I think. If I'm right.
Right.
Just having a look at some of the National League scores again.
Latest just running through them now. Sutton 4-1 against Woods then.
Yeah, times 10 men though. Barnet losing to Woking, they're having a good season. Really good season from Barnet. What did I say in the pre-season thing, George, about Barnet?
Something about I can't remember. Was it hangover or something?
You said about the hangover from the playoffs.
Something like that.
Still 35 viewers, so thank you very much for joining us and taking your time to watch us in the game.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Am I right in saying Yusuf's on loan from a different club?
Say again.
Is Yusuf, Yusuf that's just come on for Chesterfield? Isn't he on loan? Is he on loan for him?
He was at Wrexham, I think.
Yeah.
Adi Yusuf, I think.
Yeah. Nine minutes of the game, although there's only 5 minutes left. I mean, gotta put something together. I seem a bit relaxed on the ball.
I can't envisage. I can't remember a game that has been this little to actually get excited about.
Corner.
Come on then, Knots. Let's get it in.
Goal here.
What you at? I'm at bang on 86 now.
Miller off for Effiong.
George, what you at? I'm on 86.10.
When you said that, I was 86.17. I'm about 7 seconds in.
Knots need to get this stream spot on. Notts County Roundabout talk. New channel. Let me know what you think. I think you can set that one up, Matt.
It's definitely a niche, yeah.
You could do some ratings and like rate roundabouts around the country.
Yeah.
So off you go with that one.
Yeah, you could even talk about the flowers in the middle. Really go for it.
Altrincham have got another back against Boreham Wood, 3-2. It's just not looking good.
Nowadays, is it?
at all for Notts. Outplayed, outclassed. I gave Audley so much credit recently for his tactics.
I don't know if you can blame Audley for this one. The players have got a lot to answer for in this game.
Really, really, really poor. Hmm. Two minutes.
Got to make it count. Scott.
Are Yeovil still behind? I think. Sorry, still in the lead against Hartlepool, because that's a good result for Notts. Yeovil are climbing though. We need to keep an eye on them. Hartlepool have just gone 2-1 up against Yeovil.
There you go.
Not great. Spot on, Will. They have bullied Notts all game.
Oh, pillion. I wonder what Audley's going to say in his post-match. Not going to be happy, is he?
No, he's honest. I like that.
Yeah.
I do like that. I like how honest Audley is, and he's always a good listener. You get a lot of managers where you just turn them off after about 2 minutes because they're just boring. Notts don't seem to have that.
Cliche sayings.
Yeah, actually, Notts have had a fair few managers that haven't been boring. Nolan had his stage where all he did was slate the referees. That was funny.
Yeah.
Every week saying the refs ganging up on him and all this. That was class. You got
Charlie Allen was always honest as well, I thought.
Who?
Not scared to speak his mind.
Who's that?
Charlie
Allen. I couldn't stand listening to Harry Kewell. He was terrible.
There's a bit of an arrogance about Harry Kewell.
Yeah. James, thoughts on the refs squaring up to judge midweek? I don't have too much problem with it. Hear me out. Hear me out.
No, what?
Hear me out for this. Players can say whatever they want to the ref, and then one time the ref loses it. You don't know what that ref had gone off that day.
It don't matter though. You're a referee. You're supposed to marshal the game.
Yeah.
What happens if Judge squares back up to him?
Well, it happens all the time. Players get right in refs' faces.
Yeah, fair enough. But if you insult like that, he's made the first move into like.
You don't know what Judge said to him.
Violent.
You don't know what Judge.
Huh?
Do we know what Judge said to him?
What do you reckon he said to him?
I reckon,
if you had to say
I reckon he knows where the ref was from, and he mentioned something about the roundabout near his house. And he's just slating.
I think you're miles off.
I think I'm spot on. Come on, added time.
6 minutes on.
What, 6 minutes is there?
Yeah.
Flipping out. My stream's still at 58 minutes, so I'm not sure if Notts have scored yet. Snap him well in. I've thoroughly enjoyed this roundabout.
You know what? It's gutting really, isn't it? Because you know, for our first watch along.
For Notts not to even have a decent effort in the whole game.
Yeah, there's not been much to talk about positively, really, has there? And there's not been much to talk about from a Notts perspective because we've not really done a whole deal, have we?
No. On the plus side, we had 547 different viewers throughout the video.
That's good, that is.
Or people.
Impressive.
Yeah.
Well over what I thought we'd get, you know.
And still 34. Haven't really dropped below 30 for much of it, so. 5 minutes, just something from somewhere. Rodriguez or Enzio, screamer. So, sorry, who did Effiong come on for?
Miller.
See, Knowles has gone off it now as well.
Well, there's not a chance to be on it, has he?
Yeah, but...
Here we go then, here we go, let's go. He's got his hand on his head, did he?
Need a big reaction in the week against Stockport.
Corner. It looked like a corner to me. Oh, Stockport on Tuesday then, Tom. Would you make any changes to the starting lineup?
Yeah.
Who?
Knowles to start.
Knowles?
Barnett to come back in
if
he's not suspended. I don't think he is.
He's not. No,
so
he's back.
Knowles, Barnett. I'm going to say Wolf, but he'll never come in for a bit of game like that, so forget that.
I can see O'Brien playing, I can. I know I said that today, but he played against them when we played at the Lane, didn't he? Here we go then. Oh, what touch is that? What's going on here?
Effion's not impressed me since.
What has happened to Kante?
Since he's joined. Come on, Knots. The curse of the Watchalong. Score prediction for Torquay Halifax. 1-0 Halifax. If you looked at our match preview, you'll know that Torquay have picked up 6 points out of the last 15 available. They're not doing that well. You know, this could act in the other way for pressure. You've got the pressure of Sutton coming back on them, but I don't know. Hopefully this shakes the team up. That's the one criticism I have when it comes to Ardley. He doesn't shake the team up enough.
Yeah, but I don't know. Like, there's a lot to be said about shaking the team up, isn't there? I think once you find a base of about 5 or 6 all-round starters that play well week in, week out, you can't really shake it up too much. Do you know what I mean?
No, but you say they play well week in, week out. They didn't play well against Kings Lynn.
Oh no, I know. But I do think you need to have that base, and until Kings Lynn, which you put down to an anomaly. But you look at this now. I mean, where do you change it?
Barnett.
What knows? Go on. Knowles done really well to get on the end of that. Chasing a lost cause, isn't he? I can see us just... I'm not going to say it.
Yeah, don't say it. What, we've got a corner, because I'm behind still.
Yeah, corner.
Come on then.
Rodriguez, I've seen nothing from him this half.
No, I was just about to say that. He's been completely anonymous. He's been really just not at it. That's a free kick.
Yeah, it is.
What's he putting his hand on the ball for that?
Agonist.
Come on,
Knots. Come on. Poor again from Rudin. Don't even get past the... Poor again. Looked offside to me, but here we are. Good save from Pillen, to be fair. Right, that's it then. Wrapped up. 1-0 Chesterfield.
Pillen's done well there, to be fair.
In a game, I feel that we should be picking 3 points up from every day. Obviously, everyone that's joined the stream, thanks for joining us. Let us know if you'd like to see us do it again on Twitter, on Instagram, or on Facebook. And we will be uploading the instant reaction and the player ratings as soon as we record them and get them uploaded. Thanks for watching.
Cheers.